In this video, we will be seeing how to use break statement in Java program. So break is one of the loop control statements and it is used for controlling the loop, or we can also use it in switch statement. So break is used in the loops for controlling loops, or we can use it for controlling the switch cases. So let's see how we use it in the Java program. So I am here using a for loop. So for, and I am declaring a variable int I, and initial value for I am giving as 1, I less than 10, and I plus plus. So here I am using the for loop and using a temporary variable here as a counter variable, for which initial value I am giving 1, and the condition of the for loop I am taking as I less than 10, and I'm giving the increment or decrement part as I plus plus. So in this for loop, we are going to print I value. So system dot out dot print ln. So now if I write here hi, and then I will be also printing the I value. So hi, and then in the next line, I'm going to print I value like this. Now if I execute this program, that is the for loop, I will be getting in output the I value and the high. So high 1, I1, high I2, and we will get this till I is less than 10. So because we gave condition I less than 10, till it is less than 10, the statements are executed. Now if I write here less than equal to, then if I run, I will be getting till it is less than or equal to 10. So the console is not appearing. So here you can see till it is equal to 10, we got the I value displayed along with high. Now how to use break statement in this, let's see. So before using break statement in this loop, let's see what is break statement first. So we have in Java control statements. Control statements, and these control statements are used for controlling the flow of program execution. So it is used for controlling program execution flow, you can say. So in this control statements, there are three categories of control statements, and one of the categories is loop control. So we have decision making statements or conditional statements as the first category, and we have the next category as looping, and then the third category we have as loop control statements, in which we are having break statement and continue. So in this video, we will be seeing break statement, how to use break. So break, whenever we want to use, break is a keyword. So all the letters in break has to be in lowercase. And for using break statement, we write the jump statement first. I mean, like we can give the condition for which you want to break the loop or break the switch. And then just you need to write break keyword followed by semicolon. So whatever condition or jump statement based on which you want to break the loop and then the break. So let's see in for loop how we can use it. So here I have two statements, only two statements. Now after the first statement, here I'm giving using if, I'm keeping a condition if I equal to 5. not equal to. If I is 5, we are checking here. When we are using double equal to, it checks for equality. So if I is 5, we are checking with this condition. And if it is 5, then let's break. So I'm using break here. So it will break only when I value is 5. So what happens? Let's see. So upon execution, we get high only till 4, and when I is 5, it is just printing high because this high was this statement was kept before the condition. So high is printed when I is 5, but after checking the condition, it has stopped execution of the loop. So it is breaking. So whenever break is executed in the loop, it comes out of the loop. It immediately transfers a control out of the loop, out of the for loop. And if you are having any statements here, any program statements after the for loop, then the execution of those statements continues. So here if I suppose write, like if I have some statements here after the for loop like this, here if I write thank you, then now if I execute, I get thank you. So it is not completely stopping the program execution, but it only stops the loop execution. So whenever break is encountered, whenever break is executed, it stops the loop execution and immediately comes out of the loop. It transfers the execution control out of the loop, and whatever statements are present out of the loop, those are executed. The continuation of those statements, the execution of those statements continues. So that is about break, how we use break with for loop. Now let's see a simple example of break using a while loop also. So this was example of break using with for loop. Now I'm going to use while loop. So let's use while loop, and here I'm going to remove this code and write while, and let's take the condition result true here directly in the while loop. So this gives infinite while loop when we write while true. So in place of condition, I'm just writing true, and then here I will be writing a statement system.out.println, and I'm going to print, let's print I value or some variable value. Let's take a variable a. I'm going to declare this variable before while loop int a equal to 1. Let's give, and I'm going to print a value. So this will be printed, a value will be printed infinite times because we have given in condition true. So already it is giving unreachable code. So this is giving unreachable code because this is never going to stop because it is an infinite loop. So it is unreachable. The next line is unreachable. So we need to use something to control this. So for that, so before doing all this, let's next a plus equal to 1 I'm doing. And here I will write if a is greater than 10, and I'm going to break. So if it is greater than 10, it will break. If it is less than 10, it will not. So first, without break, let's check what will be the result. So here already we are getting error. So I'm commenting this error, and let's check what will be the result of this while loop where we are not using break. We are just printing a and incrementing a. So when I execute, I get a value printed infinite times. You can see it is starting from 1 and it is never ending. So you can see it is changing numbers continuously and never ending. So we need to terminate the program manually. In such case, so you can see it still continues. So to terminate here, you will be having the stop button. You can terminate the execution and close it. Now I'm keeping the break statement. Now if I execute, I get a value only till 10. If it is greater than 10, it will stop. Though it is in one infinite loop, because we are keeping a condition check here, and if it is greater than 10, break means it comes out of the loop. And if I remove this comment and if I again execute, I'm going to get even thank you. So that is break. It breaks the loop. It controls the loop execution. So this is how we can use break to control the loop execution. Now let's use it in switch. So I have a switch statement here. I'm using here a switch statement. A I'm taking as the variable of switch statement. Now let's take case 1, case 2, case 3. 3 cases I'm going to take. And first case I'm going to print hi. Let's print hi here in the first case. Let's print bye here. And then in the third, I'm printing hello. So I am having 3 cases. Beside the case keyword, we will be keeping the value which will be compared with the variable value. So our value is 1. So this case will get executed according to our a value. So if I now execute, I will be getting hi, bye, and hello. All the 3 cases got executed, but we want only the matching case to get executed. So a value matches with the case 1 here. A is 1, so case 1 should get executed. If I give suppose 2, a as 2, and if I run, it gives me the case 2 value, that is bye. Hi is not coming. It is second is matching, so bye we got, and hello also we got, thank you also we got. So but we want only bye, only the matching case, not the following cases. So to control that, we can use here break. After each case, if we use break, it will only execute the matching case. So now if I run, I'm going to get only bye, that is the second one, and then thank you. Similarly, if I give a equal to 1, so here this is not required, it was in previous example. So here a value 1 we have given. If I execute, hi I am getting, bye and hello are not printed because only matching case got executed, and thank you. So this is how we can use break in switch statement to control switch statement. So break can be used only in the loops and switch statement. For controlling loop and controlling the switch statement, we cannot use break outside the loop or outside the switch statement. So for stopping or breaking the execution of loop or switch statement, we use break statement. So it stops execution, comes out of that loop or switch when used. So thank you for watching the video, and please do subscribe the channel for more updates.